In the warm glow of the afternoon sun he sings to her, feeling the rays of the burning ball of pain on his pale skin as he hums a song of sweet loss passed down through generations of a doomed family. She had followed him out to the field with the promise of a picnic on a nice day, something she never would have dreamed she was worthy of, growing up the second youngest in a family of 12, where she had defied every day just to be noticed, especially with her dramatic sister who was always cutting her wrists or doing something else equally cute. And so when this man, whom she had known for a year as they casually got to know one another over dinners of pasta and laughing confessions, had promised her the most perfect afternoon, she didn't hesitate a second before giving her answer. Now she felt herself growing tired, and she wondered if it was the effects of the dandelion wine on her senses or if it was the contentment of having a beautiful man care enough about her to sing her a song with the saddest lyrics she had ever heard, words that spoke of a king who could only see the love of his love once a year for just the split second of light that shone upon the equinox, and there he would wait, out upon the plain where one land met the other, and he would wait and wait while people from his kingdom begged him to come back, but he always refused, even as his enemies hurled swords and arrows, even as the fields burned around him. He would wait for his chance to see his love, her eyes visible in the sky but for a moment before the rains fell down. And as he sang, the birds themselves seemed to sing back to him, sharing in the sadness of his words. And the wind rose and fell to the crescendo of his song, and the worms roiled and rose from the dirt as if electrocuted from their sleep, and still she grew sleepier as the ground shook and the grass parted and the rocks rolled away, a crack opening up in the earth to pull her down. Still, he sang, never taking his eyes off her for a second as her body descended into the cold, dark place that cried out for her, cried her name, wet dirt kissing her fingernails and worms dancing across her feet. Like an angel falls to earth, she fell down further, her eyes now filled up with soil and her ears filled with soggy song, hell itself claiming its long-lost sister, the earthquakes distantly speaking her name with lips like fault lines and whispers like buried dead, the bodies decomposing in most beautiful fashion as they doled out their gifts to Mother Earth, the mother that bore them, the worms, too, dancing across their toes, the rot and ruin overtaking their memories until they were nothing. More than nothing more, forevermore a paramour to the ancient and the dead, the cities that no longer stood, the graves that crumbled to dust and blew across the plains where more beautiful men sang to more lost women, and their dance became the dance of the worms, and their words became the crying wind that carried promises of picnics and dandelion wine and sweet kisses with no lies behind them, only flies ahead, and so it went, and so it goes, that their children would become the fulfillment of their forever dance.